All right, so we'll go ahead and get started, but in our station we'll be talking about sexual harassment. So I have a question. What do you think sexual harassment is? Have you ever heard of it before?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do you think it is? Throw out some ideas.
Isn't it like any unwanted affection or language, I guess?
Mm-hmm. Do you guys have any other ideas?
Touching somebody else and they don't want you touching them.
Do you have anything?
Like if somebody touches you or says something to you that makes you feel uncomfortable or something.
Right. Yeah, no, you guys all were right. Basically, the actual definition is it's unwanted and unwelcome sexual behavior. So like you guys said, it can be somebody touching you, it can be anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. Who determines if something, like an action, is flirting or if it's sexual harassment? Think about the difference. What would be considered flirting? What's considered sexual harassment? And then who determines which is which?
I think the person who's receiving the
Exactly. Do you guys agree with that? Yeah, you guys are exactly right. It doesn't really matter who the actual person is that's doing it, but if you feel like uncomfortable at all or anything, you're the one that ultimately decides that target or that victim is the one. So if sexual harassment is technically illegal in schools, how come it still goes on? Why do you think it still happens today? Any ideas?
Some people might not want to tell anybody or something.
Exactly. Any other ideas?
You might not want to get someone in trouble.
You might not want to get someone in trouble. Both very, very good ideas. And actually two more questions. What do youth, or people your age, do that allow sexual harassment to continue? What kind of things? By not saying no, exactly. You can just be going along with it. Anything else? Not telling anybody? Yeah, exactly. Now, you left your bag at your station. We can go back up after this one and we'll go grab it for you. And last question. What do adults do, so like your parents or your teachers do, that allow sexual harassment to continue? They could easily just brush it off as nothing.
It's like saying it's like, oh, boys will be boys.
Exactly.
That's a good one. We don't even think of that.
Yeah. Anything else? You all had really good answers, so we'll go ahead and go into our activity.
Test out your markers and make sure they work first. On one of the notes. Now, when I ask you a question, I just want you to write down a response on one Post-it note. Then you'll just take it and you can stick it on your leg or stick it on the floor, wherever you decide to lay. So, the first question I'm going to ask you is, give me an example of what sexual harassment can be. Boys sexually harassing a girl. What's an example of that? And just write that down on a Post-it note. Anything you can think of how a boy might sexually harass a girl. Things they say, things they do.
They might not even know they're doing it, but it is sexual harassment.
Don't think too hard.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, save me.
It's okay, we're the same thing. I have the same idea.
That's okay. Okay, so now on another Post-it note, I want you to write down an example of how you think a girl might sexually harass a boy, how that could happen. Something that she could do that could be considered sexual harassment to a boy.
Remember, it's just anything that can make someone uncomfortable. So.
So write down the first thing that pops in your mind. First thing. Okay. Now, let's see if you can come up with an example of how a boy could do something that could be considered sexually harassing to another boy. think a girl might sexually harass another girl. Think of all the things that you've probably seen that could be an example of that if the person wanted to consider that sexual harassment. Because remember, who's the determining person? That's the person receiving the behavior or affection. So think of the littlest things that you've probably seen throughout your schooling career so far that you think that, you know what, I might have been sexual harassment if that person would have reacted the wrong way to it. First thing that pops on your mind. Think of how girls kind of behave around each other. Could that be taken the wrong way sometimes?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll just do it.
Alright.
Let's go cheap one.
They're done.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here's what I want you to do next. You're going to take the 4 things you wrote down. You're going to put them in order from most harmful to least harmful. So what you think the worst thing is going to go on top. And then what you think the not so bad thing is on the bottom. Okay, so we'll start with you and we'll just say, what's the most harmful one you wrote down and what's the least harmful one you wrote down?
I thought one of the most harmful ones we were on was like, some girls are really touchy-feely, so like when they talk to you, they kind of, touch you. Some people really are like that. And so, like, most of the time they don't really mean it, so I don't think that's very harmful. And then like touching someone deliberately is different, and I thought that was.
Okay. Good, good.
The thing I thought was most harmful is like if a boy or a girl sexually avoid his personal space. And then the second one was for a boy or a girl to touch a girl's butt. And then one of the biggest ones is pull their hair and then his step.
Good, good.
Well, the first one, I just thought of it, but hug him too long, but I said say something. And then the next one is say, hey baby, just on the cheek, and then touch his butt.
Good. Those are all great examples. You want to conclude?
All right,
Just
so-
talk.
In your school, where would you go to tell someone, an authority, that you've seen someone being sexually harassed or you've witnessed someone do something inappropriate? That's a good one. Yeah. What'd you say?
But you,
Okay, so if you saw, I think I just said this, but if you saw one of your peers getting sexually harassed, do you think you would say anything? Like to the person who was doing it? Yeah? Realistically? Alright, and if you were getting sexually harassed, do you think you would say anything? Or do you think you would go to someone? Because sometimes you don't even know what's happening.
I don't know. I don't really get anybody in trouble.
Right. If it was like really severe though, do you think you would? Yeah. What about you guys?
yeah.
Yeah.
But
That depends on how bad it is.
Right.
do you realize that sexual harassment goes on every day in school now? After doing this and after thinking about it, that it really does happen every day, and sometimes people just play along with it.
Yeah.
Because when we think of that, I think that's why you're having trouble like writing down things. But when you think about it, if it's however the person receiving it perceives it, that's is what's considered sexual harassment. Something that you say jokingly to somebody. You know, we've all made jokes, but something that you just jokingly say to somebody, that's sexual harassment if that person considers it that. So you really have to be careful, you know, what you say and who you say it to and what kind of language you use.
Because there's no real definite thing that you could, like sexual harassment is very broad, you know, because the person that's doing it could think it's, oh, it's just flirting, but to you it could be sexual harassment, you know, because you are the determining factor.
I go to 9 again.
So what have you guys learned to, give me one thing, each of you.
I didn't realize that one of her hair was sexual harassment because there was this boy in my reading class last year and he sat behind this girl and every single day he was like, oh, you're really touching me. So I just, you know, I was not, oh, that's not a big deal because she just kind of like laughs it off. But it would make me uncomfortable and I know that she probably was.
But that's a perfect example, even if she wasn't and you were, his actions towards her might not be sexual harassment, but now if he does it to you and you feel uncomfortable, it is. So that's a perfect example of the same thing. It could be sexual harassment to one person, but not the other.
Anyone else?
Be aware of what you're doing and what you're saying.
Very good. Do you guys have someone in mind that you would tell? Like in your school, do you have someone in mind? A teacher that you care about or trust? Yeah?
I think that's the biggest thing, is you don't have to go around and give a principle.
Exactly.
Just actually have somebody that you trust and know will listen to you.
That's why when you said counselor, that's a good one, because we didn't even think of that.
We are ready to move on to the next